Hot 6 GSL Season 2 Round 4 Classic versus Maru.
Okay, no lift. No lift. Oh, wait. Okay, just make it a pylon. Everybody be calm.
Yeah, we couldn't see a supply we didn't know. In the bottom right.
Any cheese? Any cheese?
No cheese.
So far, no cheese.
You like cheese on your hamburgers, like at a cookout?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I like different. I like multiple kinds of cheese.
What's your favorite?
I just choked on my water because of course I love cheese on my burgers.
What's your favorite kind of cheese, actually? And
well, that's the thing is
not like proxy void rays, but I mean like a real cheese that you would eat.
Oh no, I'm a fan of Swiss cheese, Gorgonzola cheese, that stuff
like
at Subway
Gouda
sandwich
cheese?
is not even food. Oh, nice. For the support from Team Jackson.
Do you like Gouda cheese?
Gouda cheese is great. I'm a fan of that. I like blue cheese. I like brie.
I like all cheeses, but I go straight up white cheddar is my favorite. I know it sounds like boring, but
I love all forms of cheese. Everything is basically better with cheese. That's one of my philosophies.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, you pretty much put cheese on anything you're going to be
It's actually really hard to find high-level cheese. Go Maru from France.
Welcome to the studio, guys. Quite an international crowd here.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Maru, I'm sure, really appreciates it himself.
Now, but I'm fine with all forms of cheese.
When I find really good cheese in Korea, that's when it's like the best day of the week.
Dude, the 7-Eleven by my house, they were selling like I swear to God, it was like $7 for like a few slices of Gouda cheese. But by the way, guys, it's not cheese in Korea is not cheap.
It's not. It's actually quite hard to come by.
Yeah. So I would actually go there and I would buy like all 4 packs they had at the 7-Eleven. And just bring that home.
You know, it's actually hard to find cheese cracker snacks like Goldfish and Cheez-Its here too. So every time there were Goldfish at my 7-Eleven near my house, I would get like 3 packs.
I'm not
of
a
those.
fan of Goldfish actually as much. I think Artosis likes those. I don't know. Doesn't do it for me. Now we do have Maru going for command center here. So Maru going for the same build that he went for in the last game.
Game 1 and Game 2 same build. Game 3, Game 4 same build.
Yeah. Classic is going to go for a very conservative Nexus.
Yeah.
Probably expecting Maru to cheese there, like we were saying.
Yeah, skips the Zealot, doesn't get eBay block, so that Nexus goes up. And, I mean, the game's going to take a little while before it develops here, but interesting to me that Maru is so confident to skip the Reapers. He's been liking this 3 barracks follow-up. He builds up a Marine count early, but...
Well, you can do a lot of pressure on the Protoss with this. Protoss can't get a 3rd anywhere near as easily. I mean, the gas is later, so the medevacs are later, and you got to keep in mind, when you're against good Protosses, if they're going for the Colossus, that means that, if you could do a build like Maru's, you're going to have less medevacs than if you went for a quicker you build it where you got your gas out faster, and because, of course, you're forced into making Vikings to combat the Colossi presence.
It's funny to me because, this type of pressure was so much more successful in Wings of Liberty with the 3 barracks because the Mothership Core just simply did not exist. And, the Mothership Core shuts us down pretty hard, but people still do it because it is effective if the Mothership Core doesn't get its cannon off, or, it forces the energy to be used so harassment later is stronger. And we see Stargate again for Classic. Pretty common on this map because you can fly over there in no time. I mean, you can cross that in like 15 seconds, you're right across. Like 15 in-game seconds, not even 15 real-life seconds.
He is going to scout down here with this Stalker. Just to make sure that his side of the map is completely clean of Maru's presence. Notice that just in case, Maru has some Marines in his main here, in case an Oracle comes.
What if he just goes Phoenixes here straight up? I don't think he will,
I think he'll go for the Oracle probably first, because the Oracle is basically... able to scout, but I mean, who knows? Well, maybe I'm wrong. Let's see.
Probably you're right. I mean, I would expect so as well.
Okay,
yep.
He goes for the Oracle. Now, he could follow up with Phoenixes, though, because this big cavity at the top of the map is... Yeah, nice scan there. This big cavity at the top of the map, I mean, Terrans do like to drop here.
Yeah, I think a follow-up with Phoenix is pretty good on this map. Goes into Robo 2. This is basically mirror builds from game number 2.
All right, Concussive Shell is about to complete. We now have the +1 range attack starting for Maru. Here with Classic sits back. He's got the Mothership Core in a great spot. Again, very textbook from both these guys. Maru moves out with his army to apply some pressure. At the same time, the Oracle is zipping up towards the main. If he can get any SCVs or even shave off a few Marines, it's totally worth it. And then from here, what you can do is you can start trying to tag the medevacs with the Oracle.
One kill is got to be careful. We're going to fly around the dead space over there. Maybe get a second on that supply depot. And dodge the Marines over here. Maybe get a gas SCB. Yep.
This is great
and the
harass.
depot here against delaying it.
This is absolutely fantastic harass. This is about as good as you could ask for.
But you know, he's okay. There's that next cannon. So I'm talking about if you're a little bit late sometimes.
Yeah, it's smart because then you're thinking, oh, he's out of position.
Probes. Only a few of them getting targeted down. Can he get the mothership core? No.
No. He's not even going to go. He's actually just going for probes. So there was some workers killed there, although I got to say the Oracle...
Not as many as 6 the Oracle gets.
Yeah, the Oracle just way paying for itself, and it's still present, so let's say even little things like, you know, Maru's making depots in his main, for instance, the Classic can just run in there and shoot it down.
Well, this really cripples Maru's army, losing all those units for that. This means his next aggressive follow-up is a little bit weaker. And Classic may be poising to take the third base now that his Colossi are starting to pop out here. He's adding a few gates. Look at this, another kill on the Oracle.
Now he's going to come up here and see exactly the timing of the factory in the starport, which is going to make him feel very comfortable. He will, of course, have to acknowledge that... Nice save. He will, of course, have to acknowledge that Maru's going to have a pretty threatening ground presence. He got a lot of barracks out early. But let's see how he plays it from here. We have more and more gates being cranked out here. Another army coming up here. We did have a situation earlier on where we thought Maru was just going to trigger the Nexus Cannon. I think he thought that maybe there was nothing there. He overextended. He got a sentry, and I believe it was 3 workers, but certainly, definitely losing more than he would ever make that worthwhile.
Yeah. Well, Phoenixes are popping out now.
Oh my God! Excuse me.
Oh, that scared me so bad.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
You like?
No, I didn't even have time.
Like, whoa.
No. I'm allergic
that was
to
like
I'm allergic to good play here from Classic. So the zing.
Did you come up with that one yourself, Tasteless?
That's in the Tasteless vault of bad jokes that I pull out every once in a while on a cast.
Well,
they're all going to be published in my Tasteless very bad joke book that you can use to impress your grandparents.
It's like if when you it's like a book of like when you sneeze jokes, like what to say.
Yeah. Not my longest book.
This is a pretty. I think this is a pretty defensible position. I don't think this little ground army from Maru is going to get anything done.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Maru lost the bulk of his army. I mean, with the build like this, Maru gets to have more ground units. But yeah, he lost the initial chunk. Not really paying for itself. Let's see, though. I mean, with the bridges here and
this is... He's even revealed here. This is pretty scary for Maru to even attempt to go for a drop like this where there's Phoenixes.
I almost feel like this is a reflex move here. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Phoenixes are going to be able to prevent the retreat. He's got Zealots on the ground. Not enough Marines to kill the Phoenixes, it looks like. And now the rest of the Protoss army shows up, right?
Well, the problem is this army should be stuck over here. Let's see, though. Can Classic hold at the bottom here, too? It looks like he's going to go back. Now,
where's the mothership core?
Mothership's the third base.
Okay, so that's okay. There we go. Okay, so he should be fine at both locations.
But the problem is the Phoenixes can stop this medevac from ever leaving. Ooh, is this good? I mean, all right, he's gonna get this Colossus over here.
A lot of units coming up now, actually. Maybe I spoke too soon. Like, well, he's like, all right, you're gonna have a good defense at your third. I'm just gonna send everything back up into your main.
Well, let's see. He needs
could stop Thermal Lance.
Thermal Lance is gonna be denied.
Nicely done, and maybe even get a Colossus here. Absolutely.
Well, he's going to get a little bit farther away now, and the force fields are really good.
This is actually a lot of damage being done here. Maru is starting to overwhelm him here.
This is a serious trade. But for the time being, the Phoenixes, no, you know what? He's getting down so many Phoenixes, there's just barely. There's sentries now fighting Marines.
He's used Guardian Shield. Well, this natural.
You know what? I think Maru actually dismantled him. That's Maru on engagements. I thought maybe when he was tagged, maybe not a good idea, but as you can see, Maru's control just too good.
Oh, Classic is really fumbling this now too. He sent his pros back in the worst possible moment. I don't know what he was thinking there, but what a series this has been so far. This is just too much momentum here. Not enough army, not enough warpins. This doesn't have the production. His warp gates are on cooldown right now.
I think this is the tipping point here.
I think so too. He's just losing too many probes. There's not enough energy for a Nexus cannon. He's going to lose that mothership core. The Nexus is already low as it is, so he's going to be able to target that down in just a second here. Fight whatever he wants.
It's just not enough. That's going to be a win.
Look at the supplies in the top right.
Yeah,
that's game.
We're going to see GG momentarily here as Classic digests this loss. The Nexus has been exploded.
GG.
Nicely done there by Maru. Again, winning with control. He was even tagged on the medevacs. It looked like, there's Phoenixes out. Obviously, that's a serious threat. Maru confident he can get over there, outmaneuver the Phoenixes, unload the army, and from there, it's an open space in the main. He can stim, he can spread out. He knows reinforcements are coming in. He knows if he gets the first few Colossi, it's going to be enough to stop, Protoss dead in their tracks and start this game snowballing in a Terran direction. Nicely done there by Maru.
Godlike control, man. He was like, he saw that split second. Okay, he's like counting the Colossi. Where are they? Are you using the Nexus cannon? Your mothership core is here. Okay, it's not in the main base. I'm sending all my units back to the main base. It's not that far away. I can boost over there. I've got too much, targeting down the robotic support, but that's not even that important. It's just eventually he uses too many units in the main base. Classic's way out of position, and he starts trading, and eventually he starts winning these fights because medevacs heal. The Marines almost die, but they don't quite die, and then they eventually just keep building back up to full health, and he fights a small Protoss army over and over and over again, and eventually is overwhelmed. That was a really cool game there. This has been a great series so far. We're tied up now 2-2.
I mean, the control there from Maru is just so good. You can see Classic's got some very brainy strategies, but I think he might want to get rid of the quick Phoenixes.
Yeah, I think he might want to cut that out.
I understand that the Oracle's strong early. He could do some harass and scout, but right now, Maru's control is just so good. You really have to respect this critical mass of Marines and Marauders. You have to have the right tools necessary to deal with that, or Maru just out-controls you and runs you over. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to go on to our next game here between Classic